Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Nikki and I film fragrance reviews, beauty related stuff. Even though I haven't really done much beauty stuff lately, I've been focusing on my fragrance. So I want to say thank you to everyone who watched my most underrated perfumes in my collection video. Wow guys, wow. I'm just floored at all the love and support and the comments of you guys saying you wanted a part two. I did not think anyone would even care to see a part two, but a lot of you are interested into seeing a part two of that video. So that's why I'm here today. Again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I love talking about fragrances and I think you guys can see that. So I'm glad you're enjoying my content and I plan on making some more videos for you. So if you have any video suggestions, if you have any fragrances that you want me to review, you can always leave me a comment and I will get to it as soon as I can. So let's stop the rambling and get into part dos of my most underrated fragrance in my collection. First fragrance I want to mention is gonna be a popular fragrance. Like everyone talks about this fragrance, but no one talks about this flanker of that fragrance, and that is the Gucci Guilty Black. This to me is so much better than the regular Gucci Guilty. I have mentioned that before in a video. I actually gave away a Gucci Guilty because I know it's the most popular one and everyone loves that one. I also love that one. But if I had to choose between the original and the black, I would go black every single time. This fragrance is just naughtier than the original. It has a smokiness to it. It's fruity. I believe there's berries in here, caramel, patchouli, of course. There's like lilac. There's some florals. It's oriental. It has pink pepper, so it's a bit spicy, yet the caramel's in there, so it's a little bit sweet with all the berries. It's just one of those really sexy, dark, and mysterious, like a villain, a female villain to wear. This is highly underrated. I don't see a lot of people talk about it. People talk about its predecessor, the original Gucci Guilty with the all gold bottle. Yes, it's beautiful, but this right here is the She's Naive. Next on my list is another popular brand, and not a lot of people talk about this particular scent from the brand. So this one is Burberry's Beat, and this is the bottle for it. So I don't really see a lot of people talk about this one, but this one is really different. It has a strong tea smell, like green tea, citrus. There's also pink pepper in here. Yeah, it opens up very tea. You smell tea, you smell citrus. There's pink pepper. There's some musk. I think there's like suede or leather, one of those notes. So it's like woodsy. It's kind of citrusy and fresh in the beginning, but it dries down to be really woodsy. It's underrated. This is actually one of the ones that every time I wear it, someone at the store, like checking me out, they always ask me what I'm wearing every time. Like if I'm going to a drive-through, if I'm going to a store, the Target, and I'm wearing this, like for some reason the sales girls always ask me what I'm wearing when I wear this. So it's a really nice scent. I don't see much people talk about it, but you check it out. Give it a whiff if you see it, and it's Burberry's Beat. So next is from my girl, Rihanna. I love her for who she is. She's like the best. I just can't say enough about Rihanna. Her fragrances are very different. Each particular fragrance is different from the next, which I like. A lot of celebrity fragrances tend to stay in that same zone and they just switch things up here or there. Like the next person I'm going to talk about, all her fragrances are very similar, but the one I'll mention will be very different, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to Rihanna. She creates fragrances that are their own. Each fragrance is their own fragrance and has nothing to do with the next, which I really appreciate. I happen to really like the Riri fragrance. This has been in a monthly favorite of mine's, either once or twice. I love this for spring and summer. It has a very strong coconut smell, but there's no coconut notes in here. It must be the combination of the vanilla and the passion fruit, because I get coconut and there's no coconut notes. I don't really like to get deep into the notes, but I'm going to mention to you what I smell, which is, I just think it smells really, really good for spring and summer, and this is a good one to layer. I like to layer this with other like citrus scents to make it a little bit more sweet. So Riri by Rihanna. So the next fragrance is the one I was mentioning, where I feel like all her fragrances kind of stay in that same zone. They all are very likable fragrances, but to me this one stands out, and that is the Nicki Minaj Trini Girl. So this is the bottle. You guys know her and her crazy bottles with the super big heads and the wig. This particular fragrance from her, I'm going to smell like a whore. So this one to me does smell a little bit different from her regular scents. Now, I'm not saying that it's off to the left, but it's in that zone, but a little bit to the left. You know, she paid homage to our Trinidadian background, because I myself am a Trini girl. So I bought this without smelling it because I had to support my girl. And I loved it. I actually loved it. My husband particularly loves the scent on me, but she included some coconut cream, there's sorbet, there's quince, there's a bunch of different like tropical notes in here, which is, you know, Trinidad is an island, so I get it. But this one, it's a little bit different from her other ones, still in that same family, but just a little more unique to me. So this is one that I don't really see much people talk about, and I had to represent and support my fellow Trini girl. Another one. This is famous. Everyone knows about this one. So this one is the cousin. I wanted something to just throw in my purse and respray that I would smell like really, really good if I needed it. So it's a little tiny 30 ml bottle, and this is the Pink Sugar Sensual. Pink sugar is known to go bad really quick when it's exposed to the light. So this one I keep in its box just like this, because I have had a pink sugar that after halfway going through it, it turned like really, really orange and it didn't smell right. So I now learned to keep them in their box because it keeps it away from the sun. But this one, Sensual Pink Sugar, is just like the box, lacy and really risque. It's not sweeter than the other one. It's more muskier than the other one. It almost smells like sweat. I would say woodsier because it has sandalwood in there. There's black currant, there's bergamot. So it has a little bit of a deeper quality than the original Pink Sugar. And I love this one. I love it. Perfect size to throw in my purse and really, really smells sensual like the name suggests. So this is one that I think is underrated. So another scent, I have two from this brand because I feel like no one really talks about this brand for women's fragrances. This one is called Lacoste Natural, I believe it was. And this is a sweet, fruity fragrance. This has pineapple, coconut, jasmine. This is like a fruity, sweet, floral fragrance. And it smells pretty good. This is like a nice spritz you on for spring and summer. Very refreshing, very just fun and easygoing, casual scent. I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about this, but this is called Lacoste Natural. From the same designer, and this one is Lacoste The Joy of Pink. This is a limited edition version of Touch of Pink. This one is a blast of grapefruit. This is very citrus. This is another one that I love to spray in the spring and summer. Oh my gosh, this is like a freshly squeezed pink grapefruit. That's what this smells like. Just amazing. I don't even know if they still make this. Like I said, it was one of the limited edition versions of Touch of Pink, and I adore this scent. I really, really use this a lot in the spring and summer. It should have been part of my spring and summer favorites, but it's not because It's just I have too many to put in the video, so I had to narrow it down to 10. But if there was like maybe 12 to 15, this would be definitely in there. I used all of this in like 2 summers, I believe, and that's a lot for me. So I do enjoy wearing this. It's one of those cooling scents. Again, like when you spray it, you just immediately feel very cool, very fresh. It just smells like grapefruits, and you can't really go wrong with that. And that's Lacoste, the Joy of Pink. So the next fragrance is extremely underrated, and it is the Vera Wang by Vera Wang. This is a concoction of white flowers, from lily of the valley to jasmine to gardenias. I think there's rose in here. This fragrance is like, to me, a very sophisticated, almost like a wedding day type of scent. I would imagine someone wearing this for their wedding day. It is very underrated. The men's one, oh my gosh, when my man wears that Vera Wang, the men's version, it's over. So check those out. The Vera for women and the men's. Okay. This one is another celebrity who does amazing fragrances. That's Jessica Simpson. This one is Fancy Girl. Everyone raves about Fancy or Fancy Love, but Fancy Girl to me is so good. It is a fruity floral with a nice vanilla dry down. It has nectarine and vanilla. I have to spray this. I'm not going out the house after this because I'm going to smell so bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, Fancy Girl, you have to check this out. This, to me, this right here. This smells good. This smells damn good. Oh, my gosh. No one talks about this. I mean, I love Fancy, but that can be a little too sweet. Too sweet. Fancy Love is also really, really good. And then that's also underrated. But I don't have that one right now. So, Fancy Girl, check it out if you haven't already. So, another scent from Jessica Simpson. This one is called 10. This she released 2 years ago, maybe. What are we in? 2018. So, actually, no, about 3 years ago. And this was to mark her 10 years in the fragrance business. And this one is a white chocolate opening with vanilla and, frangipani and all those other beautiful notes that celebrities like to use in their fragrance because they know it's going to be a hit if they smell this particular way. This one, however, I really liked because of the white chocolate. It's a unique note, and it's one of the initial smells that you get. Something about this I like. I also like her signature, which is the same bottle, but the leaf is gold. But the 10 to me is totally underrated. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone talk about this. This one, I don't know, something like, sometimes you just know, you don't even understand why this is special, but this is special. Believe me, take my word for it. So that's Jessica Simpson 10. All right, another fragrance that is a classic that was like top of the charts when it came out, but this is the flanker to it, and I actually enjoy this one much better. The Eternity Aqua. So Eternity is just too much for me. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. You guys know I'm not a huge floral person. I'm trying to get into florals, but I just can't do straight florals. Like, it has to have something else in there to just balance it for me. This one has that. It has like that aquatic quality to it. It has some woodiness to it, but it also is floral. Interestingly enough, has cucumbers, which is a very cool and refreshing scent. I'm gonna stink. I know I am. Cucumbers, like, it's like a crisp type of scent. This is a good one. The men's one as well. I like a lot of fragrances that has like the matching men's because I'm cheesy like that and I want me and my man to match in fragrances. Judge your mother. But yeah, Eternity Aqua, totally underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it, but I happen to really enjoy this one. So yeah, another fragrance that is just totally out of the box. This designer just knows how to stay in his own lane and doesn't follow the crowd, doesn't care what everyone else is doing. He's just gonna stay right here and do his thing, and I appreciate that. So Narciso Rodriguez, that's who I'm speaking of. This man is the king of musky fragrances. He just knows how to do it well. I happen to really enjoy this one, the Narciso. This is the Eau de Toilette. It's one of his newer releases. There's a white version, that's the Eau de Parfum. Not my really cup of tea. When I smelled both, I actually preferred the Eau de Toilette. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes the Eau de Parfum is better. But for me, a lot of the times, sometimes the Eau de Parfums for certain fragrances are just too much. Narciso, for example, Tom Ford, for example, even some of the Chanels, I actually just would prefer it in the EDT because they're just so powerful and just so overbearing. So this one is musk, there's rose, and I don't even think anything else. Probably like sandalwood or cedarwood or something, but this is so underrated. So yeah, this to me, totally underrated. I remember when I first reviewed this on my Instagram, because I first started like writing out reviews on my Instagram when I would get a new perfume, and that was taking forever. So I was like, you know what? You just need to make YouTube videos. It's easier to just say it out than to try to type it out. But I remember saying that this reminded me of the Miranda. What's her name? Is it Miranda? I think it's Miranda. Miranda from Devil Wears Prada. Her character, like that Anna Wintour fashion editor, just really like straight business, no jokes, no smiles, just cut to the chase type of person. This is what I imagined her to smell like. So this to me is like my business scent when I'm just trying to like go to a meeting or just like get it done. Like, no, take me serious. This is not a game. I'm not sweet. There's no fruitiness. There's no citrus. There's no nothing. This is just musk and wood, okay? You not playing with me today. You're gonna do what I need you to do. That's what this scent is. Guys, you know I'm crazy, but anyway, so this is really underrated. I think Angel lately mentions Narciso, the white bottle, in her video. She loves that one. If you haven't checked her out, I'll leave her video below. She's hilarious, guys. She's absolutely hilarious. That girl right there makes me laugh every time. Her descriptions are just out of this world. That's why you have to check her out if you haven't. But yes, so Narciso is very underrated. I only think I've ever seen her talk about it. But yeah, so check that out. So another fragrance is from J-Lo, that girl, Jenny from the block. And this one is Live Luxe. There's two versions of this. One is Live. This one is Live Luxe. This one is like a melon type of scent. How many fragrances am I going to spray? Yeah, this is like a melon type of scent. This is like almost like clean, soapy, but melony. Also has like a nice woody type of scent to it. It is really different. I don't know. It's just different. It's underrated. I know I mentioned Wild Glow. It's not like that. It's a little more sophisticated. Very like aquatic and fresh smelling, but a little bit sweet. So that's Live Luxe. It says it up there on the cap. Live Luxe by Jennifer Lopez. Another fragrance that I want to mention is from that brand FCUK Pop. It says love, and then it says her. I actually don't even know what the name of this is. I could not tell you. I think it's Pop Love, but it says her on the bottom. So just, this is the bottle. I have the box. If Pop Love Her. Pop Love Her. So something like that. It's really nice though. It's like a fruity. It has vanilla. A lot of these have vanilla. It's like a fruity floral, but there's like a spice to it. I'm sure it's probably pink pepper. It's probably mixing with all the other stuff I sprayed. I don't have any cards near me. But yeah, this is nice. I really haven't used it a lot because it's been in a box. And keeping it real with y'all, look how dirty that is. That's dust. I just keep it in the box. I don't know, certain ones I just like to keep it in the box. So I don't use it a lot because it's in a box, and usually when it's in a box, it's towards the back of the cabinet, so I don't see it that much to use it, but I do love it, and it's underrated. Haven't heard anyone talk about it. I'm definitely going to pull it to the front now that, you know, it's that time of the year to start smelling like those fresh and floral type of scents and fruity. So, and I'll definitely be using that some more. Last but certainly not least is another one from my guy, Vince Camuto. I just love his fragrances. This one is called Femme. This one is a citrus, but it has a vetiver opening. And next to patchouli, I love vetiver. It just adds like a sharp, grassy type of scent of fragrance. Sometimes fragrances need that quality. Just like the patchouli can be a little like, almost like a bug spray type of scent. I don't know. I'm weird. I know. Okay. I know. But I like that in some fragrances. Sometimes they just need something to balance out all the flowers and all the sweetness. And this has it. This is the box. Yeah, it's citrus, almost woody, grassy citrus. So I like it. I don't know what to tell you. I like what I like. And this one is called Femme, and this is, I might as well spray it because I've sprayed everything else. Yeah, it kind of has like a masculine smell to it, like cologne. It almost smells like a men's cologne, like Acqua di Gio type of fresh, and yeah, never really picked that up, but yes, I like it. I really do. So this is number 15, Vince Camuto Femme. Once again, guys, I cannot tell you how floored I am at the love and support that I got in that video. It just makes me want to keep doing it. I make time for this. I really don't have the time to make videos, but just from your response, it makes me want to keep making them. And thanks, y'all. Like, really, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I've seen you guys. Hi, welcome to the family. Sit down, relax. We're gonna have some fun talking about fragrances. I'm wearing my Justin Bieber Purpose merch. You know, I loved that album. That was one of my favorite albums. Did you guys see Justin at Coachella praising the Lord? Like, yes, y'all. Yes, the Lord is using some unexpected people to bring people to him. Snoop Dogg released a gospel album. Justin Bieber is singing about Jesus at Coachella. I am here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and I'm here for you. Let me know if you like this video, any video suggestions that you guys want. Please drop it down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.